One of the quiet fears many high-achieving corporate women carry is not making a move. It is making the wrong move, especially after you have already experienced misalignment. You have done the work. You have reflected. You have gained clarity. You have started thinking differently from about your work, about your career. And now you're standing at a decision point. But instead of feeling confident, you feel cautious because you are asking yourself, what if I choose something that looks better but still doesn't fit? That fear is valid because many professionals do not repeat misalignment by accident. They repeat it through familiar patterns. Let's anchor something important first. High-achieving corporate women do not burn out because they are weak. They burn out because they are misaligned. And misalignment often repeats itself when decisions are made without a clear filter. Let's slow this down because this is where many women get stuck. You become more aware, more thoughtful, more intentional, but you also become more hesitant. You overanalyze, you second guess, you hesitate to commit because you want to get it right this time. And that desire is understandable. But clarity is not about perfection. It is about alignment. So today, I want to give you a way to think about decisions that reduces that fear. Not by removing uncertainty, but by introducing structure. Let's begin with this. The next wrong move is rarely obvious at the beginning. It often looks like an upgrade, better title, better compensation, better visibility, better environment. On paper, it looks like progress, but alignment is not measured on paper. It is measured internally. And if the internal alignment is not there, the same tension returns, just in a different form. So how do you avoid that? You shift from opportunity-based decisions to identity-based decisions. Instead of asking, is this a good opportunity? You ask, is this aligned with who I am becoming? That question changes everything because not every good opportunity is aligned, and accepting every good opportunity is how misalignment repeats. Now let's go deeper. There are 3 filters that protect you from the next wrong move. The first is the identity filter. This is your foundation. You ask, does this opportunity reflect how I think now? Does it align with my values? Does it allow me to operate as the person I am becoming? Or does it require me to adjust back into an older version of myself? This filter is powerful because it protects you from regressing. The second filter is the operational fit filter. This is about how the work actually happens. Not the title, not the description, but the day-to-day reality. You ask, what kind of thinking does this role require? What is the pace? What is the level of autonomy? What does success look like in this environment? Because many roles sound aligned until you understand how they actually operate. And misalignment often hides in the details. The third filter is the sustainability filter. This is where long-term alignment is protected. You ask, can I sustain this way of operating? Does this role require patterns that previously led to overextension? Does this environment support balance or reward constant adjustments? Because alignment is not just about entering a role. It is about being in a role. It is about being able to remain aligned within it. Now, let's bring these 3 together. Identity, operational fit, sustainability. If an opportunity passes all the 3, it is likely aligned. If it fails one or more, pause. Not necessarily reject, but pause because That is where deeper evaluation is needed. Now, let's address something important. Many high achieving women ignore these filters when something looks too good to pass. They think, this is a great opportunity. I can figure it out. I will adjust. But adjustment without alignment leads back to the same cycle. And the cost of repeating misalignment is not just time. It is energy, confidence, momentum. Let me give you a metaphor. Imagine trying on shoes that look perfect. They are well designed, high quality, exactly what you thought you wanted. But when you wear them, they are slightly uncomfortable. Not enough to reject immediately, but enough to notice. At first, you tell yourself, I'll get used to it. But over time, that small discomfort becomes painful. That is how misalignment works. It rarely starts as obvious pain. It starts as subtle discomfort. And ignoring it leads to larger consequences. Now, let's connect this back to identity alignment, because this is where your power is. When your identity is clear, decisions become simpler, not easier, but clearer. You may still feel uncertainty, but you are not confused because you know what aligns and what does not. This is why the RTS method begins with realign, because clarity protects decision. Transition is not just about movement, it is about intelligent selection. And sustain ensures that once you choose, you remain aligned, because success that costs your identity is not sustainable success. Let's bring this together. If you are currently at a decision point, do not rush. Do not choose based on external validation. Do not choose based on pressure. Pause and apply the filters. Identity, operational fit, sustainability. These filters do not remove uncertainty, but they reduce misalignment. Let's recap. The next wrong move is not about lack of intelligence. It is about lack of alignment filters. Good opportunities are not always right opportunities, and identity-based decisions can create better outcomes than opportunity-based decisions. If you are a high-achieving corporate woman navigating this, you're not stuck. You are discerning, and discernment is what protects your future. In the next video, we are going to explore a bigger conversation: sustainable success versus hustle culture, because long-term alignment requires redefining what success actually looks like. I will see you on the next one.